they've given themselves one night away from the children during their official tour of Canada. And this is the place William and Kate have chosen, an unremarkable £95 a night hotel in the country's remote northwest. While their children Charlotte and George stay in rather grander surroundings as guests of the government, their parents are headed for 3-star lodgings that are, according to some visitor reviews, slightly down and heel. The Coast High Country Inn in Yukon is most notable for the giant carved Mountie outside and its hops and grub pub. The hotel is in the small town of Whitehorse, which played a part in the gold rush of the 19th century, and where the couple will sample some of Canada's great outdoors and possibly try their hand at mountain biking. Although it is one of the most expensive hotels in the region, rooms have been described as being on the small side, the smallest we've come across in all our travels around the world, said one TripAdvisor review. Other guests have complained about yellow water from the hot tap, while others said some of the rooms were tired, dated and cramped. It is unlikely that the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, who start an official tour of the country today, will have that problem, however. The Mail understands that they are being given the best suite while they, like any parents with young children, enjoy a little respite from their brood. The premium jacuzzi king room has, as the name suggests, a giant jacuzzi bath and its own little kitchenette. For a couple who have a housekeeper at each of their 2 houses in Britain, there is no butler service, but there is a microwave, mini fridge, hair dryer and ironing board, as well as its own fireplace and terry cloth bathrobes. The price tag, £153 a night, will be picked up by Canadian taxpayers who are footing the cost of the trip, excluding the Cambridge's Scotland Yard security team. The hotel has just one dining option, a pub-type restaurant called The Deck, serving rustic fare such as pulled pork and rockfish tacos. The jalapeno slammers, perhaps not one for figure-conscious Kate, are an artery-blocking dish of peppers stuffed with goat's cheese and cream cheese wrapped in bacon and fried. But it is believed the hotel's head chef is preparing a special menu for their royal visitors. According to the website Expedia, the hotel is rated 3 stars. TripAdvisor rates it as a 4, despite the mixed reviews. William and Kate have stayed in some of the best hotels in the world on official foreign tours. In Manhattan they were housed in an £8,000 a night suite at the Carlyle, which had its own butler. And in April they relaxed at Mumbai's 5-star Taj Mahal Palace, one of the most opulent hotels in the world. A source said the couple were delighted with their accommodation in Whitehorse. Back at their base for the 8-day trip, Prince George, 3, and 16-month-old Princess Charlotte will continue to experience the royal treatment. They will stay with their parents at Government House in Victoria, the official residence of the Queen's representative in British Columbia. The 103-year-old building, set in a 36-acre estate, was first used by George VI and the Queen Mother in 1939, as part of their tour of Canada that year. Staff have filled the ornate fountains with rubber ducks while chefs are devising special menus. While George has already clocked up trips to Australia and New Zealand, it will be Charlotte's first official overseas visit. Trip starts in Victoria before moving on to Vancouver and a 400 km nature reserve where they can spot Kermode bears. Tour of Kelowna and Yukon territories, with volleyball match and mountain biking. Other activities include canoeing, fishing and trip on a historic tall ship. George and Charlotte will attend a tea party on Thursday joined by children of Canada's PM Justin Trudeau and his former television presenter wife, Sophie. Tour will offer the chance to try poutine, chips slathered in gravy and cheese curds, and game meat such as boar and bison. The Duchess's wardrobe is expected to range from British brands like Alexander McQueen to Canadian designer Erdem. Kate is thought to be packing her form-fitting white ski jacket, by Brandy & O, with similar styles costing upwards of £500, as well as the £21.99 printed Gap trousers recently worn in Cornwall. She'll take walkable wedges, including her £45 Fleur shoes from Monsoon, plus La Chama wellies, £170, £475, Penelope Chilvers riding boots and Sebago Balaboat shoes, £94.99, for more active engagements. Joining the pair are royal hairdresser Amanda Cook Tucker, 53, and super nanny Maria Teresa Turian Borallo, 45. The cost of royal tours isn't revealed beforehand, but their 2011 Canadian trip cost around £690,000, paid for by the hosts.